What's up, guys? Fred here, your best friend who is also really good at Photoshop. Wow! So today we're gonna have a really simple artwork, but it's very beautiful, okay? Something simple and very beautiful. I'm talking about this artwork here. I don't really have a name for this artwork because this was actually done for one of my clients who wanted just something nice for his social media. And as you can see, I created a few artworks for him. This was the first one, that was another one, that was another one with some fire. Ow. Another one, also pretty cool one. I have a tutorial for something similar, and also this one, which was the easiest one. We will see three cool things. Okay, first of all, how to add this kind of amazing glitches to the hand and face. Secondly, how to create these really nice pinky colors. Thirdly, how to add a halo, but you probably already know that, but still. And also number 4, how to add this texture here. As you can see, it looks like it was drawn by my beautiful hands. Okay, so here first of all I have the image. I already imported it, and I guess you know how to import image into Photoshop, right? Otherwise, what the F are you doing here? The first thing that we need to do is we need to change the colors, and for that I always use camera raw filter, and you probably already know that. Again, my idea is that I want to do something angelic, so that means that I need to create something pinky. And actually I already have a preset saved, so let me just load this preset and then we will see what I did and why. So for that I will go here to load settings, and I'm just gonna choose. So I loaded the settings and let's have a look. You said I added some violent tint to this. I made the contrast really low. I mean, it's almost -100. Why? Because when we have high contrast, it's really difficult to edit the image. But when the contrast is low, editing the colors is getting much more easier. Because when you increase the contrast, basically what happens is the quality of image actually gets worse, and the image is getting destroyed. As you can see, I increased highlights and shadows. I just want to show you why I made the shadows brighter, because when you have shadows dark, as you can see, you don't see too many details. But when you have shadows brighter, you see lots of nice details like hair stuff and so on. So this is also very important. Listen to me, guys, listen to me. What are you doing? Stop looking in your phone. You think I cannot see what you're doing? Huh? Stupid. Next I increase texture, and if I just zoom in a bit, you see that we see really nice texture, really all the points on the skin. And for example, if this is let's say minus, as you can see, it's getting very soft. And some people may like this, but I don't like this because I feel like it loses the feeling of the image, you know. When everything is too soft, it just looks fake, it doesn't look real. In real life, the skin is not that soft. I want it to be realistic, that's why I added some texture. We also have some vibrance increased, which basically makes the colors pop. So just no vibrance, and also a little bit dehaze, which also makes the colors pop. And now, for example, if we go here to HSL adjustments, so here, for example, this basically helps us to change every color one by one. Here I have reds, I can change reds. As you can see, the color of his skin is changing from brown to red and so on, to pink, I mean. Or here, for example, again, I can change the oranges, but here, okay, we don't have too many oranges, it's the same. So because here the whole image is kind of reddish pinky, when we change oranges or reds, basically everything is going to change. We don't have here any greens or aquas, so if I change this, as you can see, nothing is changing. But we have here blues. If I change this, you see, the background is getting, if you look here, more violet or more pinky. We need it to be more violet, and we have purples. The background is changing a lot now. And depending on your image, every time you will need to do different parameters. So if you have a different image and you follow exactly my tutorial, most likely your colors are going to be different. So you need to adjust your colors depending on the image. And let's now click that sweet OK button. Next step is to dance. What are you doing? It was a joke, okay? Don't start dancing. Come on. Now what I wanna do is I wanna add the highlight. Hello. I forgot what is this thing called. So for that I'm just gonna use ellipse tool. So if you just go click right button, you can choose ellipse tool here. And now before we start drawing, just go to fill, make sure there is no fill. So basically that means that there is not going to be any color inside the ellipse, but we need the color on borders of the ellipse, which means stroke. Let's go to stroke, let's click here. And now let's choose just yellow color, and you can just click here and choose yellow color, and boom. Okay, also the borders, I think 10 pixels should be fine, 20 is too much. And if I just start drawing now, boom shakalaka boom, wow, So now if I go to layers, let me just zoom out a bit. First of all, I want to change it a bit, I want to rotate it and blah blah blah. So we can just go to edit and free transform for that, free transform paths. And now I can rotate this first of all. I bring it a little bit down. And also I want to make this bigger. Like that, boom. Let's just click OK. Boom, shakalaka boom. So what I want to do now, first of all, we need to convert this into a smart object because right now this is a stupid object. So for example, look at my image. You see this icon, this means that this is a smart object. If you don't have this icon on your image, that means that your image is a stupid object, and that's very bad. You have to make it smart. For that, you can just click right button and click convert to smart object. I'm not going to do it on the image because it's already smart, just like me. This tutorial is not about me, right? How do I make everything about me? I have no idea. Okay, let's go to ellipse, click right button here on the empty space and click convert to smart object. And boom, shakalaka boom, now it's smart, just like you and me, my dear friends. First of all, we need to make it blurry. For that, we go to filter, we go to blur, we go to Gaussian blur, and voila. And as you can see, we need to make it just this really tiny amount of blur we need to add to it. 5 is too much, this is too much. So what we need to do is around 1 and maybe a bit more. Let's say 2, no, 2 is too much. So I would go to 1.2 maybe. This looks fine. We can change it later anyway. So if I click, so if for example we just turn off preview, turn it on, as you can see it's getting blurry. Anyway, let's just click OK. Now it's a little bit blurry on the edges. Next thing that we want to do is dance. Please don't. Okay, please don't do it. Next thing what we want to do is we want to add the glows around the ellipse. For that, if I just click right button here on the empty space, I go to blending options, and now we see this beautiful panel with magical styles opened. Yeah, we need to choose. So now we want to add glow outside the ellipse. So what do we need to choose then? No, you stupid, not drop shadow, outer glow. I told you add glow outside. That means outer glow. It's not that difficult, right? Let's choose outer glow. So this one, as you can see, it already added some glow outside, just a bit red because I have here red color. First of all, let's change this color to yellow, like that, boom. You can also copy just my color code if you want to. Then let's go to opacity, make it a little bit stronger, actually make it 100. Make sure your blending mode is normal. Make sure technique is softer, and now we need to increase a little bit spread. So when we increase spread and size, we can actually make the glow stronger or softer, and this looks fine to me. So just make sure your all parameters are like mine, and now I can just click that sweet OK button and voila. So now we need to make sure that it appears around his head. For that, let's go and click here, boom, create mask. So now we have a mask. And my dear friends, if you have no idea what is mask or how to use it, then why are you even watching this? Mask is like the most basic thing every Photoshopper needs to know. It's like the first thing you need to learn. Otherwise, you don't know Photoshop at all, okay? Now let's go to here, click right button, choose brush tool, okay? And make sure you have here black color selected, so not white but black. Black needs to be the first color here, okay? Very important. Why? Because we use black color in order to delete stuff. Also make sure your opacity is 100, this is 100, this is 0. Make sure mode is normal, blah blah blah. So in general, whenever you do something, just look at my screen and make sure you have everything set just like I do, okay? Hardness must be, actually we can make it 60% approximately. Now if I just start drawing here, and make sure you draw on the mask, not the image but on the mask. And now if I just draw, wow, this is amazing. This is good, this is good. Next step is to add these beautiful glows. How long is this tutorial? 15 minutes. It took me 8 years to learn this, okay? So if you spend 20 minutes of your life to create this, it's not too much, right? So apparently my phone stopped recording and it didn't tell me that. Actually, I already finished the whole artwork. But now I need to do it again. I need to start from there where my phone stopped and continue. I'm so angry. You can't imagine how angry I am. So please follow the tutorial without any stupid questions, okay? Anyone who asks a stupid question will be thrown out from the balcony. I'm not kidding, my balcony is right there and I live on floor number 13. So don't make me angry. Okay, now we need to find an image full of glows and stars. And for that, For that, let me show you what image I'm talking about. This is the image that I need, and you can find the image from the link below. So let me just import this. I want to rotate this. Actually, I want to rotate this like that. Yes. Let me just click OK. So now I want to change the blending mode of this to color dodge. Yeah, this is good. And also let's create a group, and let's take this and put this inside the group. You'll understand why later. So let's turn this off, the image. Now we need to select only the face and the hands. Why? Because for example, if we turn this on, as you can see, it's showing everywhere. But we need to make sure that it doesn't show outside the hands and face. So let's turn this off again. Let's go here, click right button and choose the quick selection tool. And now for example, just make sure your parameters are like mine. You can change the brush. You can change the brush size here and blah blah blah. And if I just now click it, wow! It selected everything automatically, so perfecto. And now when we have the hands and the face, almost, let's click create mask. So now if I turn this on, boom shakalaka boom, you see? It's only there where it needs to be, because it's a good boy and listens what I tell him to do. Right, Photoshop? Right. And now I need to create copies of this, basically of this globe. For that, let me just click right button, go to duplicate layer and click OK. Boom! One more time, click right button, go to duplicate layer, click OK. Boom! And what I want to do actually now is I want to go to edit and free transform. And I want to basically move one of the images to the right, like that. Okay, I think this looks good. Let's click OK. I did that because I just want, have more shiny parts like this one. As you can see now, it's here and it looks good. Let's go here. We need another texture. Where are you? This one here. Just a glitter texture. Very simply, right? So let's just take this and place it here as well. Let's just rotate this. As you can see, because I placed it inside the group, it automatically shows only on the face and on the hand. So good job, because it's a good boy. Let's click OK now. And this is good. So we are done. That's it. You don't like it? You're breaking my heart. I mean, you don't think we are done, right? You know that I'm kidding. Let's go here. Let's go and change the blending mode to overlay. This is good. I think it looks good. So now we have a problem, which is we see clearly here these weird things, lines. And the way we're gonna deal with them is if we go to the mask of the group, we select again our brush. Am I recording? Let me just check, otherwise I will kill myself. Thank you. I am recording. When you select your brush tool, make sure opacity is around 20%, hardness is 0. We have black color selected and you're drawing on the mask. And now for example, if I just start clicking, boom, 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 boom. As you can see, we can make the transition be much more smooth and the lines are fading away. And because we have here opacity 20%, it's creating a fading away effect. It's not like very strict. So let's do the same here, a bit to connect this to his neck. So it still looks weird because I mean this is too red basically. So what we need to do, first of all, I want to make the whole image a little bit more pinky and darker. For that I will go to camera raw filter and just double click on it. Boom boom shakalaka boom. I want to increase the tint. I also want to decrease exposure a bit. This is good. Let's click OK button now. Okay, you see, much better. I'm a magician, and so are you, because you're watching this tutorial. So before we continue, I want to show you something very important for you, for your artistic future, I would say. Okay, I'm planning to create a new class where I will teach all the techniques that I use in order to create angelic artworks. For example, artwork like that, where again we have glitters, we have halo and so on. And I know I just showed it to you in this tutorial as well, but there are still many details that you don't know, and I will show all of them in this class. How to create this kind of nice colors, how to create this kind of really nice eyes, make them melt, wow. How to add the skies, how to create glowing cries, glowing white cries, how to create these smudges, the smudge effect with some rainbow on it and make it look angelic. and holistic. And of course how to create glowing eyes and just glowing things in hands. Basically, triangle halos, square halos, really sick yellow halos. How to add amazing colors. As you can see, we have here red and green, and it looks so good, the colors. Wow. And also how to make it a little bit glitchy. Here we have some glitches on the edge and also just glitches in general on the image. I will have a separate lesson for each technique where we will discuss it in depth, and I will show you how to create it. So if you want to access that new class and all the other cool classes that I already have on learnfromfred.com, all you have to do is to go to learnfromfred.com, scroll down and click here start free. Basically it's a free 30-day, and then it is just $7 per month. You also get access to art Instagram community group on Facebook where you can actually communicate with me, which means that you can post your artworks and I will give you feedback on your artworks. You can post your problems and I will help you and answer here as well. After 1 month, if you don't want to continue, you can just cancel and you don't have to pay anything. Or if you like and you want to continue, you want to keep in touch with me, you want to keep making your art better, it's just $7 per month, which is like 23 cents per day. Maybe I should make it more expensive. I mean, I feel like I should make it a little bit more expensive. 23 cents per day is nothing. For now it's $7, but I have plans to make it a little bit higher. Okay, here we are not done yet. First of all, I want to go to this group and I want to go to this dark blue glitter and I want to make opacity a little bit lower, let's say like 80%. Okay, this is good. Because so now it mixes much better with the skin, maybe even 70%. And last touch is to add this beautiful texture that I have here prepared for you, my dear friend. This one, let me just put it inside, and I will also provide a link for this. Oh, okay, let me click OK for now. I want to make sure I bring it outside the group. Boom. And now I also need to make it bigger, so let's go to free transform, make this a bigger. Let's click OK. Let's now go here and change the blending mode to something different. Like, wow, overlay, yes. Wow, isn't this amazing? Huh? Of course it is. We did it together. And here you go. Boom shakalaka boom, an artwork that received thousands of likes and also brought me really lots of followers. Now you can create it too and use it and post it to your Instagram too. Just don't forget to tag me. I mean, it would be nice. One more thing, guys, if you really like my artworks and you want to support me, I have a shop where I sell t-shirts, cool t-shirts with my artworks and also posters. For example, this t-shirt, one of my favorites ones, I call it Colorful Tears. It's available both for boys and girls. And another one also pretty cool, Bad Rainbows. Wow. So again, I will put the link to the shop in description. And that's it. Oh yeah, we are done. I'm finally done with this tutorial. Okay, it was painful because I had to record it twice because of you. Make sure to leave a like or I will destroy your Photoshop. Don't play with me. Bye. I love you.